today we exploit the next industry. So last time we played around with nuclear waste. And doing so, we created this brand new city. And the citizens here are actually quite happy. We do have a few odd people are pretty miserable. But overall, Radioactive Ponds has nearly 7,000 happy citizens. The water in this river going down into the open ocean has been a bit of an issue. We're sucking up a lot of water here and dumping all of our sewage over here. I think you could also see what's going on here with the water. It's going left, not right. And we look over there, there's a dam over there, so you would think the water would come all the way downstream. So one thing I want to do is delete all the nodes, and I'm also going to then place in some new nodes, some smaller nodes just dotted around the place. And then what we'll do is we'll move our water treatment plants over to the other side. So looking at our water now, we've got a node here, so we've got a lot of water coming into the pumps, and we've got a nice strong flow down the river now. So now we shouldn't have any more sick citizens. The money is up and the citizen population is growing slowly, but it's time to take a look at the next industry. So to do that, we're going to need to unlock a new tile, and I'm thinking we're going to go over into this back corner here. We've got a main road and lots of land. Building a farming industry is super easy. It's a 3-step process. Step 1, you need to paint a normal district. Step 2, you need to paint an industry district. And step 3, you guys need to leave a like on today's video if you guys want to see more city skylines. But guys, also while you're down there, comment down below what we should name the farming industry. Level 1, we get the small animal pasture, crop fields, fruit fields, all these different fields which are part of a mod, which is really cool. So I put this small crop field in, that's 2,400 units a week. Wow, even these mods extra large, 4,800. They're really not that crush hot, are they? Place in as many as we possibly can along this road. Then do we want any small fruit fields? Maybe. Why not? Shall we? And it fits in nicely here too. That was not planned. So that's beautiful. What else we've got? We've got these animal pastures as well we can look at, which I think we'll put in over here. Just like that. The last thing is small grain silo, which I think might be a good idea to chuck him in here. We'll put in a couple. Something like that. I don't think... will the traffic get too bad if I put more? Probably yes. So we won't put too many of them in. The last thing we will need is to place in some fertile land, which we'll place in all through here. And level 2 is here. We get the bakery, flour mill, worker barracks, cattle shed, small barn. But the main things are the flour mill and the bakery. So let's have a look. Bakery, actually we get the small barracks. So let's chuck in some barrack workers here. So we'll put some flour mills over in this corner. And the last thing is part of the specialty factories. We get the bakery. So I think what we'll do is let's put the bakery in this corner here. Go nuts, donuts up to 150%. And we'll watch the money start rolling in. And in the matter of no time, level 3 is here. Medium crop field, milking parlor, lemonade factory, and the medium fruit field. The small crop field can do 2,400 units a week, and the medium can now do 4,000 units a week. Beautiful. And we're going to put one in there. Oh, you're telling me the roads are just not wide enough for this. And the milking parlors will build over here where all of our flour mills are. And the last thing we'll do is for an estate, we're going to go to policies, make sure we tick the 3 policies for efficiency. And in terms of profits, we're not there yet. And there we go. Level 4, clothing factory, maintenance building, large barn, and a slaughterhouse. So what we are going to be putting in is the maintenance building, which I'm going to actually place the maintenance building in over here somewhere. The next thing that we'll put in is a specialty factory. And I'm thinking of putting the lemonade factory. Well, all we need is glass and plant food. So let's place the lemonade factory in right here. And we'll make sure we crank this one up to 150%. The secondly, is there another factory we can put in? The clothing factory. No, it needs plastics. What about the electronics factory? No, we can't put that in yet. Are you looking like the lemonade factory is the only thing we can put in? And just like that, level 5 is here. In terms of the area bonuses, we're up 33% efficiency and minus 40% pollution. But we unlocked the large animal pasture, large crop field, large fruit field, food factory, and a large grain silo. So seeing that we've got all the cool things now, it's time to retrofit this area. First of all, we're going to use our Move It mod and delete every single building in the area. Now let's come back into the farming tab and have a look. We've got these large crop fields. So I wish there was a way to get rid of that tab, honestly. It really is annoying. So the large fields, we can chuck all through here. Now that looks good. Now what we're going to put on the end here is probably some of these medium fruit fields. I think that would fit there. What about these large ones? Were these large ones fitting in? No. So maybe these medium ones might be the ideal for this area. Just like that. Look how nice that all fits in. We also get the large animal pasture at 5,600 units a week. Look at that, 5,600. This is 4,800 for the slaughterhouse. So the large pasture is what we're going to use. Now we're going to have to get rid of some of these rocks over here, but that's okay. It's all part of the plan. We'll place in one in here. Place in, oh, really? That train line is just in the way, isn't it? Unfortunately, I won't be able to fit another large one in here. So we'll do a couple of small ones. And I might get some slaughterhouses in here too. The last thing that we need is some warehousing. We've got the opportunity to chuck a large one in here. So let's put a large one in. We can put a medium one in there. And you know what? What the heck? Let's also chuck some medium ones over in here. Let's chuck a large one in there. And to make this area seem pretty cool, let's also add something like these shipping containers in over here. The last thing that we are going to do in the area is start zoning a little bit of industry. So we'll put a little bit there. We'll put a little bit over here, as much as we possibly can, I think. Then all we got to do is come into here, select farming, and chuck that right in there. One of the policies I am also going to set on the area comes under city planning. We're going to make sure this is industrial space planning, which means we double the amount of goods produced in this area. And after modifying some of the road layout to make this industry more efficient, we're now making profits. 30,000 a week. It sure is farming profits. But overall, traffic in the area isn't too bad. It is a little bit heavy on this roundabout here, but that's all okay. Next time, we are going to be building parks for more profit. And I also want to take a look at public transport as well. Being able to get citizens from where they live to where they work quite easily. Otherwise, guys, that's going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, guys, consider subscribing down below. And guys, I'll see you all in a new video soon.